Hi, this is Rebecca from My Girlfriend's Quilt Shop, and I'm excited today to show you FreeMotion Quilting on the Baby Lock Altair embroidery and sewing machine. Let's go over to the machine and I'll show you a few things. When you turn your machine on, this is the screen that you'll see, and we're going to go into the sewing mode. We are going to first press this button in the upper right hand corner right under our home button, and this is our FreeMotion Quilting button. On the left side, it will show us that it wants us to use the open toe hopping foot or the open toe FreeMotion quilting foot. And this is your FreeMotion quilting foot. And you can use that one. This is what you also use for embroidery. So this is great to use around applique or around things that you want to see very easily and clearly. It doesn't obstruct your needle. The second foot that you can use is the C foot. And this is just a straight stitch FreeMotion quilting foot. There is a total circle here, so it does obstruct the needle just a little bit, but if you want some precise stitching, this is a great option. And my favorite, I like to use this Echo quilting foot. You will also need a shank adapter instead of your regular ankle and the extra screw that comes with your machine, but this FreeMotion Echo quilting foot is really great. It has a 1/4 inch mark right here, the inside circle, and then the outside circle is a 3/8 inch mark from your needle, and then the edge here is about a 1/2 inch, so that makes it very easy to do some echo quilting, and that's the quilting that we're going to do today. So I will change over the foot, but first I also want you to install your straight stitch needle plate. This is the spot where the needle is going to go through. You are going to want this because it makes just a very clean stitch, and there's less ability for the needle to get pulled in either direction. Now I can just put my presser foot down. I'm going to use my start and stop button instead of my foot pedal, and the start and stop button just gives me a little bit more control with my hands. I like to hold my hands in kind of a football goal shape position, or an L on one side and a backwards L on the other, just to hold that fabric in place. I'm going to hit start and we are going to start quilting. My feed dogs are down when we go into this quilting position, and I am just stitching some simple loops here. We can change the speed on the machine to make it stitch slower or faster, and depending on how fast or slow you move the fabric, that's going to determine your stitch length. If I move my fabric too slow, my stitches are going to be super tiny. If I can get into a really good rhythm, I like to put on some music and just listen to the beat. If you can get into a really good rhythm, then your stitches will start to become really even and fluid. This does take a lot of practice, and I am not a perfectionist at this, but I have practiced quite a bit. So just get some scrap fabric and start stitching and playing, and you too can master the art of FreeMotion quilting on your Baby Lock Altair sewing and embroidery machine.